Dr. Stewart, sometimes people wonder, is there another way that God could have saved other than sending his own son and having his son die on the cross? Couldn't he have just waved a magic wand and gotten rid of sins? Why the way of death?
That's a great question. So John Murray, in his book Redemption Accomplished and Applied, he kind of delves into that, and he says in Christian thought there's been two broad ways of answering that question. The first is the cross was hypothetically necessary. What he meant by that was God could have saved the world innumerable ways. His wisdom could have found a billion ways of saving mankind, but he decided the cross would be the best way to show forth his love. And John Murray thinks that's a terrible suggestion, because if God could have saved the world without sacrificing of his son, surely he would have done that.
Sure, any other way, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the other stream of thought, which is Murray's position, and I think the best position, he calls consequent absolute necessity, which sounds very deep, but it makes perfect sense. Consequent. Once God decided to save mankind, he had to find a way for justice and mercy to meet. And the only way for justice and mercy to meet was for the person of God's Son to become flesh, and then to become sin, and then to become cursed. And in that sense, the divine man was absolutely necessary once God decided to save certain people from their sins.
Divine man, death. Both of those absolutely necessary.
Yes, because only a Savior as big as God and as small as a man could pay the price for sin. Man sinned, man must pay. But the price man must pay is as big as God, infinite and eternal. And so only God the Son can survive the stroke of God, put his lips down to the lake of fire and brimstone, and drink it all the way to the bottom. If it only been a man or even an angel, he would still be drinking and never getting beyond the surface waters of the wrath we deserve.
Amen.
It's helpful.
Thank you.